just wondering, like, well, then when does it come to a point in time that I should feel like I'm not a part of this dating pool anymore because I'm
gonna tell you.
I'm
right
getting
now.
the clock is ticking.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No, I know, but I want to hear their advice.
This is my advice.
Yeah.
Let your ego go. Ego is the leading cause of all misery. Right now, when I hear you speak, all I hear is ego.
Mm-hmm.
I look good. Oh, age don't matter. We're telling you, it matters.
No, I just say I don't look 40. That's all I say.
Listen, however you think you look.
Because age never comes up, ever.
Listen, because it's only a fuck around thing.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets serious, it's coming up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
It's coming up, and it fucking matters.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm 40, I worked my whole life to become this successful man, and now it's time for me to reap the benefits of my labor. Why would I take used goods? I'm not going to listen. Hold on, time out.
I want to know. Listen,
I'm about to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
You're used.
Okay.
You had somebody else's kid.
Okay.
Bottom line, you're used.
Yo.
Listen, I don't take it harsh. It's whatever.
Listen. If there was this, I want a Mercedes, right? I could never afford it.
Don't compare me to a car.
I have to. It's just an analogy. It's an analogy.
Okay.
I spent from 18 to 40 to be able to afford this car. I got the money to pay it in full, brand new off the lot.
$300,000.
Why the f would I walk past that one and go get the used one?
Okay, can I answer that? Can I answer that? Let me interrupt right here and answer that.
Go ahead.
So there are young women in their 20s that I know, or stories I've heard, that are not upstanding women.
Of course.
So if you tell me because a woman is 20, let's just say she's 29, because a woman is 29 years old because she has the youth and she doesn't have a kid, but then you see me with a job, I pay my own bills. Let me finish. I want to give the whole platform so I can hear the entire answer. Okay. So and I feel like if we're talking about adulthood here, a man should care about this.
Not a little boy, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you're telling me you got a 29-year-old who has her youth or whatever,
Shame
right?
Tactics.
And she has her youth, and then you have a 40-year-old woman who doesn't look her age. You don't know until you have to ask her. But from the outside in, all you see is, oh, I like her. She seems to have it together. She goes to work every day. I've been in her house always clean. She always cooking. Her daughter not bad. Her daughter, she's into her kid. She respects her parents. Like, you seeing all these good qualities of this woman, but then you have a 29-year-old who out in the streets, out till 3, 4, 5 in the morning. She may take a pill every now and then.
Hold on.
But some moms.
See, these types of modern women can't stand when a man has standards. Okay, he's built himself up to the point where he doesn't want a 40-year-old woman with kids. Okay, he's just not interested in that. Right. He'd rather date a woman that's a little bit younger, that doesn't have any kids. He's able to build his empire, create a legacy with. These types of modern women can't stand that, okay? She's here playing mental gymnastics in regards to her age. She's trying to compare and contrast to a 20...
She wouldn't even do it. She wouldn't even accept a man like her. She wouldn't accept the male version of herself if she was if it was twisted around. I remember one time I was dating this girl, and she had a son, and I didn't. Of course, I don't have any kids. And she's like, you don't have no kids? Like, nah. She's like, shit, there's no way hell I would be. If she's like, if the shoe was on the other foot and you had kids and I didn't have none, she's like, I wouldn't be talking to you. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
9-year-old woman that's strung out on pills and going outside every day. That is such an extreme comparison. When you're just taking a 40-year-old woman with kids versus a 29-year-old woman without kids. I mean, for a high value, high productive, high capable man, it's a no-brainer.
This the thing. Don't use the worst case.
Let her finish.
Don't use the worst case scenario.
No,
that's not a worst case scenario.
But what about the 29-year-old that's going to school still? What about the 29-year-old that does have a job and the same qualities?
I can say the same thing about the other side of the men. Remember, y'all was disputing that.
Let us answer. Listen, remember. Go ahead. Listen, law of opposites, right?
Yeah.
For every 29-year-old that you just named, there's one that's the complete opposite.
And the same for men.
No, right. We're not disputing that.
Okay.
But what women do, right? Because this is your competition, so you go to the worst possible case scenario. Like he said, what about the one that's on her?
Worst possible is walking on feet.
No,
that's the worst possible.
I'm just saying, what about the one that's doing everything you doing right now? at
No
a
kids.
fraction of your age. What about her? The one with no kids is doing
How
everything
easy
you
is it
doing.
for y'all to find that at 20? Because when I was 29, I'm outside. I'm
What
not
you
trying to
mean?
be in no relationship, even with a kid at the time.
You heard it yourself. 29 years old with a kid. Full-blown responsibility, and she's outside. Okay, hookah and crab legs, having a hot girl summer. And now that she's 40 years old, I'm assuming that she's single and doesn't know what a man wants. Okay, so the prime years that she had, the danger zone, that was the time where you were supposed to secure a man. But let's keep going.
That just lets me know you don't know what men want. You don't know what men value.
She don't know what she
every,
want.
No.
Said that.
So
And
now
I
she
just
gonna tell you
said
what men
that.
want. She don't know what she wants.
I just said that, though.
But look, you're looking for this certain type of guy. You don't even know what he wants. So
I don't get yet.
Oh, no, yet. She doesn't know what he wants, right?
I don't know
At
what
40.
I want.
Right? Y'all taking that in? At 40 years old, she doesn't know what a man wants.
Damn.
And again, she's probably single. And she's out here. This is crazy, man. Especially with a kid and having the experience, so on and so forth. You would think that she would have learned something to the point where it's like, okay, I know what a man wants. I've made all the mistakes in the past. I've learned from my mistakes. Let's move forward and try to make this right. Okay? Again, at 40, she still doesn't know what a man wants, but let's keep going.
If God,
And a man.
hold on, listen. If God dropped that man in your lap, you
Yeah,
don't know how to keep
Oh,
it.
okay.
You don't even know what to do with him.
What do you
'cause
mean I don't know what to do with it?
You
You
said
don't know
I
what you
pay my
want.
own bills. We don't
Yeah.
give. I keep my house
Right.
clean. We don't
No,
give.
That's
don't
your
give a.
house.
Some men do give
listen, I'm gonna tell. Listen.
Like y'all said, some women. I gave you the worst case scenario
No,
of
but
a
listen.
woman. Now you're trying to like. Whenever I mention the opposite of a man, you don't want to hear it.
Y'all
That's
just
fair.
personalizing everything right now, but it's really just a giving your perspective,
Yeah,
his perspective.
okay.
No, this ain't
So-
a perspective.
He ain't giving
No, I know,
perspective.
but I understand it's truth in your perspective. It is a perspective. It's still just because your truth is still truth about it.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point is, it's like it's easy to go to say, well, what about the man that'll take this? What about a man that'll take that? At the point blank period, like you just said, you would take a man that's a millionaire versus take a man that's living with his mama. The same
Right.
way a man might take a woman that's without kids than with kids. Why? Because it's not just the fact that you got kids. You come with a whole man attached to you. You come with a lot attached to you. It ain't just the fact that you got kids. I got to worry about dealing with all that
child's
versus
father.
Well, then I
versus-
guess. Well, then yes, you're right. The child's father
just
and that
saying.
whole thing. But
Because some women, you don't have to deal with that.
Nah,
Like,
but look, just
okay.
with her specific example,
Yeah.
when y'all talk, y'all don't remember what y'all saying.
I know
You gotta
exactly what I've
remember,
said. I ain't nothing
She
changed.
already said
She
wants to- she-
ain't nothing changed.
Listen,
Don't do that.
I'm telling you why you don't. I'm telling you why you don't. Because when I say we don't give a about your job, you say, yeah, y'all do. Okay, you just
I
said,
never said,
listen,
yeah, y'all do. I
you
listen
think it's
very
fair?
well.
Do you-
Listen, she said, listen what I'm saying. Stop cutting me off, please. She said, I work. I said, we don't give a said, no, you don't give a no, the guy that you want doesn't give a because you already said earlier in the show, he gotta be able to pay all the bills. We all know where we live at, and we know the cost of living. The man who could afford that don't need your money. It's chump change. So he don't give a about you
So the
working.
next point besides that, what else
So the
are you
next point
saying?
about that,
Yeah.
the guy who can afford all that, most likely he could afford all that.
He's going to cheat.
No, cheating. He
Here we
put
go.
certain things aside, certain sacrifices he made to reach that level, right? He probably don't got kids and ready to have kids now because I have this success.
No, he has
now.
kids.
Okay, so you're
2 of
looking
them.
who?
The person that, again, now, because now you said we're bringing personal perspectives. So the person that I'm speaking of,
Did he propose with her? Did he propose in front
the
of your
nigga
friends
was
and family?
still married to his. Since I gotta tell the whole story, like
Nah,
I'm telling you
gosh.
the whole
Is that
situation.
the
She's dealing with dudes that are married
No, I
with 2
don't.
kids.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
this-
so
it's
no,
irrelevant.
but this is what I was gonna say.
You
'cause
talking about a married guy with kids?
listen, I didn't know the nigga.
What are we talking about?
CG,
Yo,
right.
you can't make this
What
up.
the are we talking about?
I'll answer when you're done since you're radio, because I have an answer for
She
that.
said he's married
Nasty
with
word.
kids. What the are we even talking about at this point? This is what I'm talking about, people.
No,
You can't
you're
make
not.
this
He's listening. I just said I didn't know he was married.
Because you chose to be the. You
Did not choose to be the
You're the side bitch that didn't know it.
Wait.
That's wild.
Right. Can we let him finish?
Thank you. They would make their own perception.
So why would you lay down with this dude and have a kid with him, not knowing instead of vetting him until you got to that point where you was ready to have a kid. That's crazy.
Listen, this is what y'all
No, he
don't
don't want to hear that.
understand.
He don't want to hear the truth. He
This
don't
is
want
what
the
y'all
truth.
don't understand.
He don't want the
She
truth.
didn't know he was married.
Cause she
He knew her situation.
Mind you, I was 26
She already got
years old.
categorized.
I was 26.
26.
41 right now.
I was
Come
20. Me and him
on.
were together for damn near 10 years.
So you was a side bitch for 10 years and didn't know?
No, the woman's wife didn't even live in California.
So here we go. She's talking about she was 26 years old. I'm basically trying to play the victim here, okay? Woe is me. I was 26 years old, damn near 30. I'm the victim, okay? I'm the victim in the situation. Not having any sort of accountability whatsoever, okay? You were a side piece for 10 years.
That's crazy.
10 years, okay? So that basically tells me not only does she not know what a man wants, but she's a side piece and doesn't even know it, okay? That's crazy.
The side chick.
Anyway, y'all can go ahead and finish watching the rest of this on Beast Mode Smooth. His name Beast Mode Smooth. Oh yeah, Beast Mode Smooth reacts. This is his. I don't know the podcast. I'm gonna read some of these comments. I like to read the comments at the bottom of this on this YouTube channel. Support his channel. Let me see. Oh shit, what's it doing that for? Oh, that's what it did. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, here we go. We back on track. Okay, she won't listen and just wants to argue. No wonder she is single. If you're debating with a modern woman, you are wasting precious time in your life. Just walk away, stay away, and let them hate you from a distance. That's right. That is right. That's the best way to deal with them is walk away. Let them. Why is my damn internet not working? Always. Oh, I see what's up with my internet. Man, that's crazy. Why she keeps saying she doesn't look 40 when she looks 40? That was a good one. Oh shit. Why she keeps saying she don't look 40 when she looks 40? Most modern women refuse to understand that men don't see them the same way they see themselves. You look 40 and you have 3 kids. No Z. What did they say? No thanks. Okay, yeah. You look 40 and you have 3 kids. No thanks. Just like the modern women, impossible to have a constructive conversation without making it personal. Playing the victim, shaming, screaming, shouting over everyone is pointless. Well, you know, I read somewhere they said that most women in America don't respect like 85% of the men in this country. Let me see. I wonder why she has. And I wonder why she was a side piece for 10 years. You did not know he was married. You were young, taken advantage of, and now you two are still friends. Really, every woman on that podcast is a hot mess. Birds of a feather flock together. I call Cap. She knew he was married. She carries herself like a side piece, and she knows it. She needs to cover up. Also, everyone doesn't need a podcast. 10 years a side chick. Sounds like a Tyler Perry spoof. 10 years a side chick. Yeah, that sounds like a dope ass movie. 10 years a side piece. 10 years a side chick. The opening narration would state she is a 40-year-old mother who thinks she does not look 40. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, so let me know what y'all think about that, man. What y'all think about this video? Leave your comments. Subscribe to Charles and Israel. The thumbs up button. Yeah, that's insane.